glove. Before we do that, though, I do want to burst the headstock. So we won't do that yet. In actual fact, I will do the oil first. We'll burst that later. Let's just do the oil first, get that sealed up, because if I don't, then there's a chance I could get ink on it. I want to make sure I can sand it off later when I'm sanding anyway. Orby with a raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Come on down. What is happening, guys? Welcome on in, Orby. Great stream today. How did those pickups go, my friend? I hope they worked out on that ESP. What's happening, bro? Welcome on in, guys and girls. If you haven't followed before, give us a follow and subscribe. If you want to follow our YouTube channel, because we're trying to build, we're slowly getting some more subscriptions there. It's free to subscribe on YouTube, as you know, on YouTube. Terry, bring up that YouTube link. Get out there and join us on YouTube, because I do break up the streams and I into 15-minute intervals. So typically an hour and a half or 2 hour stream would go between 7 and 10 episodes, 15-minute episodes, and I can string them together, and so you can go back and watch them on YouTube episode at a time, depending on where in the build you want to focus on. It saves you going through the whole thing. What's happening, Greggles? Are you well? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for dropping in, and thanks for the support. We're doing some sealing today and some first coats. And let me tell you, I'll show you that telly at the moment. I've just given it some Danish oil on the naked wood parts. We're waiting for clear epoxy, poly epoxy or poly resin to arrive. We're just giving this a first coat. There'll be some scratch marks here. We want to highlight those anyway, but I always give it a bit of a wash coat sealer when I'm ready to get towards those end sanding times. This is Tasmanian blackwood. It'll be quite amberish with some black dark streakiness through it and a lot of golden sort of reflective bands. Sometimes you see some flame in it. That's drinking it up like crazy. There'll be some flame in this neck. Let's give that a wash and we'll see what it looks like. There it is, popping. And we've got maple binding on the edge, slight flame maple binding on the edge of this guy too. That's looking pretty good. There's not that many scratches, actually. I've done a reasonable job. Wow, I've surprised myself sometimes. There's a couple of marks, but they're quite removable. You can see there's a little bit of flame in there, very gentle. It's a lovely color, lovely wood. Blackwood's gorgeous. And there's the maple just popping now. Starting to pop with a bit of oil on there. The tiger stripes. You can probably just see them there popping. That's got a river oak fretboard, brass dots and what have you. Just giving this a light coat, just a wash coat. The neck looks pretty good. There's not many scratches there at all. None, if I can tell you the truth. There's a little bit of a mark there, but that's expected. Let's do this end here. Now, this end here is a combination of woods. We've got a sandwich in the heel of purple heart and camphor laurel. Let's see what that looks like. That's going to really take on some colorful changes, I think. Thank you, man. How's it going? Who's that? Awake. Why awake? Let's get some color on this guy here. That accent should pop. It does indeed. It does indeed pop. The color's changed already. I hit that. I don't touch the tenon because we want to glue that in there. We need the contact. We don't want to seal any pores up there. We want them to bite into each other. But we do get right around here. You can see the color variation. Those stripes from that camphor laurel, and of course you've got that piece of purple heart to match. I'll grab the body now and we'll have a look at that. I can do the back of the body as well, and then I'll show you the telly, what that looks like with some oil. Don't forget the top of the headstock, guys. That's always important. A couple of little glue marks to sand out. That's okay. We'll get there. That's the whole point of this wash coat, just to highlight any little imperfections that I need to tidy up with some fine sanding. Let's have a look at that on the other camera. Okay, so there's our blackwood neck. There's our heel. There's our maple binding on the side there. You can probably see that white strip. River oak on the front. Purple heart dots with brass around them. Gorgeous big band grain on that oak. This looks really good. It's so good. It is satisfying. Absolutely, 100%. Let me grab the body. We'll do that. I'll leave that neck there. I'll grab the body. This is the body I'm talking about. So there's our purple heart carved, chambered carved top. Okay. We're going to give that clear on top. It's ready to go. I'm going to do the sides and the back right now. Let's flip that over. Pop that down there. Mainly to see where I need some work on this. There's a couple of little flaws in the binding here that I need to tidy up, but that's okay. I'll do that. I've removed that little section there. I've got to redo that little bend in there, put another piece in there and match that up. We've got some gaps we've got to attend to, but we basically backfill those and sand, and they come up good. But that's not too bad. This is mahogany. Let's give it a bit of a wash and see what she looks like. They should have some nice banding coming through as well. Couple of glue spots. It does need sanding, but this is the whole purpose of this wash coat, just to bring up that color and get a look at that surface and see where else we've got some issues to sort out and get it perfect before we finish coat. Probably have about 3 or 4 coats, rub back slightly on each coat, and that'll give us like a satin finish. We don't want it too shiny. Don't want it dull. We want it just satiny, semi-shiny satin, a nice satin finish. That looks pretty good. There's not much damage down here. A couple of little glue spots here and there, but that's okay. You can see that white mark there. That's got to go. That's only glue. Well, we could sand that out. That's fine. I'm going to hit that with 400, 240 and 400 to get rid of those, and that will do the job nicely. Let's get some coats on here. Go right up to the binding. Do this little cavity in here as well. Get our shelf done. When I finish this off, I'll touch that up with a brush in there and make sure that I've got good coverage in every little nook and cranny. A couple of scratches already showing, which is good. That's the whole idea. Lots of glue down here. That's pretty crappy. But that's not bad. And I'm going to give the edge a quick wipe just to bring up the color. And the scratches, of course, I want to see how this edge is looking. It's a little bit on the rough side. When I say rough side, I haven't really done a lot of fine finishing yet, but that's okay. Give it a seal, give it a rub back, and we keep going. Okay, that looks pretty good. That binding's starting to pop. Mahogany looks great when you start putting some oil on it. It really comes up nicely. Bit of cleaning up around the edges here, some glue marks and things like that. That's okay, that's the whole point. Yeah, we've got some work to do there. That's okay though, that gives us a bit of a look and feel. Let's pop this down. Let me throw this away, get my gloves off, and show you those other pieces that we've just covered. We're done with that at the moment. Pop that away. Let's go and pop this in here and give you guys a look at what that looks like. Pop this neck in here just loosely. Okay. There we go. So there's our calf top with a matching headstock. Back looks good now that it's oiled. You can see the color coming out of that mahogany. Looking good. Lots of nice bands there. Plenty of bands. So yeah, that's going to look pretty good when that's all glued up. So let's show you the other stuff. The bright binding. Yeah, the bright binding's good. It just pops. It's maple. It's really, really nice. It's striking. Same with the neck. I've used the same binding on the neck. It just gives it that really defined outline. And you can see it's a little bit on the thicker side. I did go a little bit thicker on the binding, and you know what? It really works. I like it. I like that standing out. It's like a vintage look. But anyway, we'll put this away, and then we'll work on, I'll show you the telly that we did. The color on that's come out really well as well. So it's worth looking at. It's worth looking at. Okay, pop our neck down. Let's get the other guy, which is almost touch dry. It is touch dry. Very nice. It is touch dry, which is really good. I'll pop that down. Now I need to undo this wire. Get that out. There we go. I'm going to fit the neck in this guy. Now that it's touch dry. Give you guys a little look. Okay, there we have it. There's our blue burst. I've painted the pockets for the pickups. They're all colored as well. And the back looks really good. So that's that older body. Okay, and that Queensland maple neck. It's really nice. It's coming up really good. You like that, Dana? It's not bad, eh? With the clear on top, that'll really go glossy and pop just on the top and keep the back satin. See that satin finish? I like